in the inevitable city. And from memory, it's where you go to do a dungeon or two. Um, it's filled with all these like high level, or not high level, like moderately leveled, like demons and things all fighting. But you could add a scenario that you can only sign up for solo, and it's fought in that arena, and it is a free for all. So there's no sides. If you join up as a warrior priest, you'll be fighting an archmage. Or if you sign up as a blackguard, you'll be fighting a chosen, so on and so forth. I think that would be pretty cool. Like a proper, full-on free-for-all. Probably, I don't know how easy it would be to code. Unless you've got some sort of way that you can just set like a generic enemy flag or something like that. I don't know. But it would be a cool idea. It'd be something different. And it would be a guaranteed way to break up the pre-mades that are working their way into Discord and Skirmish. Which they're not supposed to be able to do, but somehow they do. I'm guessing it's a glitch or a bug or something. Or just taking advantage of the low population. That's a lot of renown. That's nearly as much renown as we got for doing the keep push. Oh god. I don't know, I find that hilarious. This is the problem. This is why nobody fights for keeps and forts, because you'll get better rewards from not bothering. Right? The game Age of Reckoning, which is the live version of this game, was based on the city push. You had to do keeps, you had to do forts to get your gear, to be able to do the city, which give you better gear. And then once you finished the city, that was you. Your character was effectively complete. All you were playing for at that stage was Realm Pride, to try and stop them getting your city. The thing with Return of Reckoning is the city's no longer the important thing. Warcrest's the important thing. So, whenever you see warbands just fighting over, like, the central BO in Etienne or Prague or places like that, they're not doing it just because they're not bothered. It's because that's the core of the game now. That's the easiest way to farm Warcrests, is just to farm warbands. So the only way that you can get people reinvested in specifically going for keeps and forts is to change the maximum reward that you're getting from a gold bag at one of them, from 40 Warcrests, to something that they can't get any other way. So, like, in the olden days, which makes me sound really old, and I am, it was a big thing to push a zone, because there was so much more required to do it. To do a fort was like a rare occasion, like you were maybe doing a fort once or twice a week if you were organizing some sort of push or something like that. It's very rare to ever see it to the extent that you have it in Return of Reckoning, and that's because in Return of Reckoning there's no value to them. So you either put pieces of gear back into the bags and you reduce the scale of the bags down so that there's less of them, or you come up with something different, like the amount of war crests that you get from a gold bag's like half a sovereign piece or something like that for a fort or a city. Because the problem that they have at the minute is they don't want this game to be solo focused, but you get so much you actually get so much out of the game solo now than you would have ever got on live. Like the fact that I'm getting Vanquisher gear and leveling up my character and doing all of these things that would otherwise be impossible. Because I would need to be part of a warband to do most of it. And the thing with it is, like, there's nothing wrong with solo play, right? Solo play is fun. Warband play, especially organized warband play, is more fun. But, like, realistically, there's no reason to do it, because I can get the same results playing solo and playing to my own tune than following somebody else. And that's the issue that they have, is like, they don't have a, you know, a situation in place where a warband is rewarded for doing the stuff that a single person isn't. Like, if anything, their PvE stuff is more in line with how they describe they want the game to work. Because if I want Onslaught gear, I have to get a warband and farm a PQ. If I want to get Sentinel or Bloodlord or Beastlord or any of that, I need to get a group and go and do it. I can't do it solo. And that is a good chunk of the issue, in that if you're doing RVR stuff, you have to be you don't have to be a warband. If you're doing PvE, you have to. And it's such a weird position to be in for this game. No, I'm not advocating that they like ruin the single player experience, because that's how I experience the game. But it's the whole reason why the actual playstyle is just focused around kills. It's because the game is now effectively just like a team deathmatch thing. But what I would like is I would like there to be a weekly event predicated around forcing people to do keeps and forts and city sieges. I'd like there to be an event or an influence thing for discordant skirmishes. And those in themselves are good things, but like, can't improve Fort City keep rewards though, as cross-rolling would be even worse. Yeah, true. That's why I'm saying you could do it as part of a like an event, right? Because, like, let's face it, you're never getting rid of cross-rolling. You can discourage it, you can do anything else you want to it, but you're never stomping it out. Live events are a thing that they use at the minute for rewards. So it's something that's easy for them to do, or I assume it's easy for them to do. And it gives them an opportunity to provide the players with increased rewards while funneling them to do the thing that they want them to do. Like, it wouldn't be too difficult for them to say, have, like, this here. Group up in a warband and complete 5 keep sieges. Or 2 fort sieges. Successfully defend a fort 3 times or something like that. Have it play over the course of a month if you need to for like the specific size of the reward or the stuff that you're doing. But like, there's so many ways to do it to improve that side of it, if they want that side of it to still be the main focus of the game, because that's what the game was originally built around, was like the push of the city. Everything in the game is funneled towards you push the zones, you take the city. Now it's almost secondary. War crests are the only thing that you're aiming for in this game now. And you can collect war crests just easily by doing stuff. Yeah, the Christmas present thing was a really nice idea. It's like it's like the loot box mentality, right? It gives the player base something where they can look at it and they can go, "Oh, this is exciting." It could be, you know, something really good. It could be a purple item that's really useful, or it could be something that's completely useless, or some like minor thing. And like, even something like that would be a handy and easy way to do it, whereby if you're, I don't know, in a fort zone, you get like something like that drops from player kills, and it can be something as simple as 1 silver, or something as amazing as like a token that you can take back to the city and claim, like I don't know, like one of the Genesis weapons or something like that. But have like a really small percentage chance to be something really good like that. But everything in between's kind of useful, like potions or lineaments, dyes. There's just lots of little things like that that you can introduce that don't really have a massive effect. 1,000 for capturing a BO. What the hell's our AAO? 300%. Oh god, you gotta love it. What was I saying? Yeah, but you can have lots of little things like that that don't really take too much effort to do, because they're already doing them at different times. But they add lots of, you know, reasons to go and do the content and try and engage. Because at the minute, you don't, like, the only real reason to go and defend a fort or fight in a fort is if you have better numbers, because you're going to get a decent chunk of renown. And you're potentially going to get a chance to get a dye. But none of the dyes are really a colour that is any different to any of the other colours already available. Like, the only ones I've seen is like silver and green, right? I can get green and silver anywhere else if I really want to, right? So I just think little things like that, little changes like that will start to shift player behavior towards, there are rewards here, I want to take part in it. I'm guessing there's witch hunters in here, that's why he's so jittery. Or not. $1,409 for a box. And that's the other problem, right? if you can go to a zone where you're heavily outnumbered and just still order boxes or run your own boxes, like, what reason do you have to go and sit and fight people? Right? I got more there for just delivering a box and capturing a BO than I would have had of fighting a witch hunter or a white lion. And there's no risk associated to me.